Welcome to Digestion and Physiology, Series 5, Part 1. Introduction to Macro and Trace Minerals. In coming clips, we're going to focus on the mineral component within the feed. Because of the amount of information and the number of minerals involved, we have broken them down into two different categories, macrominerals and trace minerals. We're going to start by talking about the macrominerals. What is a macromineral? Macrominerals are minerals that are required in the daily diet in what is considered large quantities, usually measured in grams per day. They are necessary for many different functions within the body, and because they are used in larger concentrations, they are rarely toxic. Their role in the body primarily relates to quite complex physiological functions requiring large volumes, like muscle contraction and relaxation, blood formation, and nutrient transport. Macrominerals are often stored in large tissue in the body, for example, bones and muscles, or kept in a very tight concentration band, what we call homeostasis, in the blood. Homeostasis is where the associated element, for example glucose or calcium in the blood, or active thyroid hormone, is at a controlled concentration that is optimal for the normal function of the animal. Above that, or below that, you have negative physiological responses. Homeostasis is where everything is nice and steady within the body. Everything is working just at the best level. There are quite a lot of different macrominerals, but when we are talking about nutrition, we focus on 6 key ones that you can see on this slide. So in no order of significance, we have calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, chlorine, and potassium. It is important these minerals are available in the diet as they are needed for the normal physiological functions of the horse. They may need to be added if the available diet is inadequate. There are risks involved if they are added at excessive levels. It is also important to consider the balance or ratios of these minerals as some interact with each other. This will be discussed in future clips. What is a trace mineral? These minerals, unlike your macrominerals, are required in very small concentrations. They only need to be included in the diet in milligrams or micrograms per day. For those who do not know what micrograms are, you have a kilogram, and 1,000th of that is a gram, 1,000th of a gram is a milligram, and 1,000th of a milligram is a microgram. So we are talking about ridiculously small amounts required. Trace minerals are usually involved in physiological functions, acting as a catalyst, so not directly involved. They are part of a chemical reaction. They play a part in enzyme formation, protection from cellular oxidation, immune support, and many other functions. In fact, they are probably the most extensively used minerals within the animal, but they are not a direct part of any action. They are a chemical inclusion. These trace minerals are often stored in various places within the body, like the muscle, liver, and inside the cells, because remember, they are only required in very tiny amounts. These trace minerals interact with each other. Too much of any of them is going to cause major absorbance issues with others, which we'll talk about in later clips. But they are so essential and can make a big difference in the performance, appearance, and overall health of your horse. There are a lot of trace minerals, but in this series we are only going to focus on the main ones relating to horse nutrition. There are 7 main trace minerals, being copper, zinc, manganese, selenium, iodine, chromium, and iron. So your key takeaway points are: macrominerals are those that are required in high doses on a daily basis. The main macrominerals are calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and chloride. They are all important for the normal physiological functioning of the horse. It is important to consider the ratio of macrominerals to each other in the diet. Trace minerals are required in very small amounts. They are often involved as a catalyst in normal physiological functions. The 7 main trace minerals are copper, zinc, manganese, selenium, iodine, chromium, and iron. Trace minerals interact with each other, so it's important to get the balance right. In coming clips, we are going to talk about each of the important macrominerals and trace minerals. Thank you for watching Equine Digestion and Physiology, Series 5, Part 1. If you like what you saw, please give us the thumbs up and share it with your friends. Connect to our website, our EqNC Facebook page, and Instagram so as not to miss our next series.